Hey water signs, welcome back. Oh, yeah, just really needed to take a quick break. Have a little snack, drink some more coffee, do a little stretch, have some water. Alrighty. So, yeah, we left on a very positive and very beautiful and very harmonious and very angelic and high vibrational point with Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel. Yeah, this union is definitely going to be, it is divinely guided and it's going to occur out of the blue. You're not even going to see it coming. Appreciation is going to help bring it in faster. It's really going to help, I want to say manipulate the energies. And I'm using the word manipulate not in a like negative connotation, but in a very positive and like, yeah, it's not negative at all. Slowly moving through the densities, I heard. There's a bit of that ebb and flow energy. That ebb and flow, moving through the densities. Oh yeah, I'm boiling some eggs, so I might need to go turn off my burner in, like 5 minutes. But I really wanted to get back on and get, yeah, I just wanted to get back on with you guys soon, sooner than later. All right, let's keep this going. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity to be able to read for all of these beautiful people. Thank you for all of these beautiful people who come onto my lives and who will watch this reading in the replay or on YouTube. Thank you so much for everyone. Thank you so much for all this amazing blessings. Oh, thank you so much for this opportunity to share this, my gift, with everyone. And thank you for supporting me. Amen. And thank you all so much for all your support and your love and your energy. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. Okay, I just felt that, yeah. Don't need to explain when I feel like sharing love spontaneously and expressing my emotions. My joy, my appreciation. All right, so near future, we have some conflicting energy. Could be competition. Could be with another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Between the reeds. Oh, drama. Is this the Days of Our Lives thing? Not really. Like a soap opera? Is this like a soap opera thing going on? Amongst family, Virgo? No, okay. I don't know. There's something between the reeds. They're always so cryptic and so like, it's fun, but it's like, on the spot sometimes it could be, it is challenging, but it is really fun to be able to decode on the spot with you guys. It's really cool. But anyways, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this is your guys' energy. I feel your emotional stability is going to, and your emotional maturity, so like this is your strength, right? As water signs, overgeneralizing. I mean, not all water signs are exactly the same. It's all dependent on your birth chart. And your intuition, if you get a chance to get an amethyst crystal for yourself, I feel it's going to be really helpful in activating and holding, strengthening your intuition. But I feel that is going to lead you through this Nine of Wands energy here. This is your power. This is your strength. This is your intuition, is your gift. It's your superpower. And navigating through any sort of conflict. If there is competition, I mean, I feel like emotional maturity is just going to really supersede that energy, because competition is like I was like, do I want to go there? That's why I was kind of like, yeah, competition is like inner child wounding projection, in short. So I feel like you have the emotional maturity to be able to rise above and move forward, and it's going to help you navigating any sort of conflicting energy, conflicts, any unknowns, uncertainties with the nine of wands. There is definitely some like happy family. There's a stable foundation within the family here. Virgo energy and the Ace of Cups. So there's a potential here for new love. Could be within the family. Oh, you're a leader. You're leading. Okay, you're leading the pack. You're leading your family by living through example. Yeah. Restructuring dynamics. Yes, that is so powerful. I love that. You are the hermit, the wise hermit here. You've done the work. You've gone within. Now you can share. And you can give yourself and, fix my glasses, and your family, this Ace of Cups, the potential of a new way of loving, the potential for unconditional love, the love from the divine, the love that we were always meant to have, right? Oh yeah, definitely doing a lot of work. Could be rebuilding these relationships within work. If this was a family business, I know we touched on that a little bit earlier. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I feel like this is going to help you in moving forward. I look at like double confirmation with the Knight of Wands up there as well. And balancing. Wow, going for your emotional fulfillment. Yep, 10 of Cups here, Emperor, Aries energy as well. And your empowerment. This is a part of your empowerment. So you're leading by example. Beautiful. Focus on your work and your abundance. It's going to help you moving forward. It's giving you this new passion, that drive that we were talking about earlier. You are achieving balance. I feel like a lot of you are simplifying your life right now. And you're in your Emperor energy. You can also be dealing with an Aries, moving towards your 10 of Cups, and in your empowerment. I just said that, yeah. Working together in groups and helping others move through their dark night of the souls. Little disclaimer thing here, in my own opinion, and I've heard this too as well, that sometimes we can't help people through certain situations in their lives, especially if they're going through a dark night of the soul. This is usually a pretty big karmic lesson that this person needs to work through on their own. So there is that balance of reciprocity of like, how much do I actually help to give them? And like, this is kind of coming into that teacher, like that teacher role, right? Like mentoring people and leading them by example, but also like how much, like I don't want to give them the answer. You know what I mean? Like share enough to be able to help them on their journey. But at the same time, don't give away the answer because they were meant to learn that on their own. So that's for some of you. That's beautiful though. I love that. Page of Wands. Your inner child. There was a lot of, there was some liberation. You received some clarity here. It could be from a Virgo. Wow. Yeah. Someone very spiritually inept. Really helped to bring some clarity. Someone helped you work through. I feel like some of you, this has been your guides helping you work through any sort of like inner child wounding. If this is, okay. Thank you, Spirit. If this has to do with the other side of this, the 5 of Wands, for someone who might be feeling competitive, right? And it's not just shame. It's not just shame, but this is like, it's stemming from abandonment issues. Stumbling over my words. They're just coming in really fast. Yeah, abandonment issues from childhood. And I'm not trying to minimize that at all. Like, that is, I've experienced abandonment issues and had to do a lot of work to overcome that, and still continuing to do work to overcome that. It's a never-ending journey. But each time we level up and we gain a new skill, we get a new sense of empowerment, God, it feels good. It feels good, right? But also taking the time, stopping to take the time to relish in that as well. But I feel for some of you, that might have been a dot that needed to be connected and receiving some clarity so you can break free, so you can free yourself from that sort of behavior, conditioning, coming into union, divine partnership. This is a powerful spiritual partnership. Powerful, powerful. Yeah, you're moving away and doing a lot of healing. A lot of you could be moving, actually. Jumping ship. Just heard jumping ship. Eight of Swords. You could be feeling a little bit of some doubt about that. Libra energy. Okay, whoa, we're shifting here. Hold on. For some of you, so that was one timeline. So this is another thing too, that when we talk and we do readings, especially when we're doing like general readings like this, we do get pretty specific for a general reading sometimes, but that's okay. I love it. I love going deep with you guys. But the thing is too, is like, we can talk about the potential of one certain timeline, right? And then the outcome, the end result, what's going to occur. But yet we have free will. So something like, you hear one potential for a timeline outcome, but then you hear some advice or whatever, and you don't heed on that advice, or you choose to do differently, and you totally have that right. You have free will. You do things differently, but then it could totally like change your trajectory for your timeline and your outcome. So this energy is no longer relevant to the situation that you find yourself in, right? So it's like, that goes back to if you're wanting to do things differently, in one of those downloads, if you want to do things differently and to do better than you did before, and I feel you can give yourself that opportunity now. I feel you're going to be given opportunities here with this. Yeah, because like I was just shifting gears here, right? Like I felt, yeah. Some of you are going to choose healing, to heal, rather than with this divine partnership to go into, and you totally have that choice. If this person is not in a healthy energy, or if you feel your intuitive hits are telling you like, no, this is not in alignment with where I'm at, there's still something going on there, and you're sure that it's not like a wound, like your own inner child wounding or whatever that's getting activated, because that sometimes can create illusions for us and unnecessary fears. But yeah, if you just choose to do your own thing and to do healing and just to kind of move away from the situation, you totally have that choice. But yeah, someone is getting in their head about something here with the Four of Cups. Something that they're not seeing. They could be ignoring. This could be your energy as well, just wanting to like go after your own justice, or kind of if you're dealing with some kind of legal issue here with someone, some kind of betrayal with the Ten of Swords, is someone like really, really, really like was serious. If you were like a victim and you're deciding to just, do it quietly, to receive your justice in a quiet, modest way, that's absolutely perfectly fine. Don't ever feel pressure that you have to speak if you don't feel comfortable, if you don't feel safe. Because I know, like, I talk a lot about, like, encouraging people to speak their truth and speak out, speak up. If you're not there, like, don't force yourself. Please, 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 please. You know, take your time, you know, and you choosing your own way of healing through this injustice is your right. And there is no right and wrong way. If it's right for you and it's in alignment with your truth, it is 100%, 110% supported by the divine. So please don't ever feel pressured to have to do it in a way that someone else has done it to, I don't know, to show that you might have overcome something. I don't know, right? Like, it's... Wow, double confirmation here with Leo. I think it's important as well, just on that note, because I feel like we're shifting again here. On that note is that when we are healing, it is very important to not just ignore when things come up and to just sweep things under the rug and suppress, because that just creates more festering and more issues and more trauma and more conflict and more devil energy and more headaches. So I feel like there's a healthy dose, there's a healthy pattern, a healthy ebb and flow of acting on when your triggers happen and moving through that with someone safe. You know, I did that in my first year of recovery. I did like intense counseling sessions like once a week for a year. And we may have had like a few weeks off here and there, but my counselor then, it was a freaking lifesaver. She's an angel, a blessing. And we really worked through a lot together. And I was so grateful to have someone committed with me for that long length of time, because I know in the North, we have a lot of people that come in and out of like locums and people from the South and everything. We don't really have someone steady and lifelong. It's very rare that we do have someone with that. We do have some counselors in the community who are very dedicated and very amazing healers and do very good work, but they're also they have capacity, right? They can't serve everyone. I'm getting a little off track here. The point is finding someone to walk with you through that. And over time, I was able to learn how to do that for myself. To basically walk myself through things. Through inner child stuff, because it got to the point where it's not as heavy anymore. It's not as detrimental. When I do need help, I do ask. I do get counseling sessions. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. I think it's important to balance. Truth, balance is really important here. Shifting, so we are triple confirmation with this Leo energy. Are you guys dealing with the Leo? He keeps popping up here, the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we have two major arcana with this person, which means they were a part of a major life lesson for you. If this is you, I want to say congratulations. You've done the work. It's showing up. It's showing up. If you feel like you haven't done the work, and if you feel like you aren't moving forward, or you don't feel like you're proceeding or like succeeding, you are. You are. The divine is here. Yes, illuminating the path for you. You have learned how to balance this, your animal instincts within. And has made you a much stronger person, a much more powerful king with this feminine inner strength, because now you have this emotional maturity to be able to not react out of old woundings anymore. You have this Wow, that's powerful to have that. Some of you guys could be traveling as well. It's part of your plan. It might have been plan B from like the plan A versus the plan A that you might have had. I feel like there's been like a major, I feel like in my heart chakra here, there's an awakening happening, and it's happening so subtly. That's probably why it's hard to determine. But yeah, I don't know, try that photo diary that we were talking about earlier. I feel like that can give you, especially if you're a visual person, that can give you a visual of how far you've come. You know, I really love Facebook when Facebook gives me like, you know, those memories or whatever that pop up. I'm like, oh wow, I was doing that. I was working through that lesson this time 2 years ago, or like 5 years ago, or, you know, so it helps for me to kind of see how far I've come and grown. But that's always by chance, right? Whatever they pop up. So yeah, if that resonates, awesome. There's definitely going to be a tower moment. I think we talked about this earlier with a Gemini, or it could be about this divine union. This divine union is going to come in out of nowhere. You're not going to see this happen. There is a need to be mindful. My mindfulness card came up, right? Because this could really speak. 5 of Swords. Hey Jordan, welcome back. So good to have you back. 5 of Swords can speak about ignorance, can speak about malicious intent, could speak about just nasty words that leave everyone feeling really crappy at the end of the day. So that's why I say mindfulness. This is my mindfulness card. So I feel like the wisdom that you've acquired and the inner strength that you've acquired is giving you that opportunity to be able to pause and to do things differently this time. And to do better than you did last time. You're being given a second chance, plan B. In a brand new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. Something tangible, something that was your wish fulfillment. Could have been once upon a time. It may have morphed, it may have evolved over time with you in your own evolution, because a lot of our plans do. And some of our cups, the cups that we thought that were going to be a part of this 9 of Cups, will fall away. You know, cups that we never thought would ever be, that we could ever live without. That could be old friendships, old family members, anything like that, right? And then we get new cups. We have new new people, new cups, new pentacles. And so the divine is rewarding you here with a brand new beginning, something tangible. It could be a business idea. It could be a gift. It could be an influx of money. It could be startup funds for a business. If a lot of you are looking into starting your own healing business, I feel for some of you. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is going to communicate. Wow, there's a couple. Okay, I think we need to like move on from this, but that's beautiful. That's really, really beautiful. You've done the work, so you are being rewarded. There's communication coming in here from another Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could also be you in regards to business. We were just talking about business. So this could be one of the new cups that's coming in, an offer. Someone's wanting to partner in with you. Someone has been like scouting your energy. It sounds kind of creepy, but hey, yeah, I totally do readings. Of course, Jordan. Absolutely, yeah. So I do charge for readings, and for an hour it's $111. For half an hour it's $66. You can message me like on here after the live, and we can set you up. Tomorrow's Saturday, right? Yeah, so I can take some clients in tomorrow, and then I'm off for a couple of days. And I'm not too sure what next week is going to look like quite yet. So if you want to do a reading, we can do something for tomorrow. But message me, PM me, and we'll get you set up. Okay? Awesome. So glad you're here. Okay. Whew. Awesome. Let's shift gears again. All right, so 9 of Cups, you guys, Like I said, this is your energy. It was upside down initially, and I don't read these upside down. Like, I don't normally read them upside down, but this one, it was a clear message about self-worth that we talked about earlier. But the Nine of Cups came back up, turned around, so I feel like you guys are really nurturing yourself, pampering yourself, self-care, which is amazing. Bathing in honey. Really, really luxurious. See if we could get anything with this. Thank you, Spirit. Communication. Communication in regards to work. 8 of Pentacles around abundance. Thank you, Spirit. 8, 8. I was going to say it was an 8. Queen of Pentacles. So we've seen her at the beginning of the reading. The Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Definitely feel like you are embodying a lot of this energy as well. Really focus on your abundance, your stability, your business, your finances, your investments, your time, money, and energy. Like I said, you've been really learning a lot about balance, and you're simplifying your life. Taking care of yourself is really helping to attract. So this is like embodying that feminine energy, that divine feminine energy that we have within. Oh yeah, my eggs. Oh crap. Okay, 1 second. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Thanks for waiting, guys. I totally forgot about that. I wonder if they would explode if I just forgot about them. Anyway, yeah, so you're gonna receive communication here in regards to work. Like I said, someone's scouting out your energy, and they want to invest. They want to work together. Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Sag energy. This is destined to happen. This is a part of your destiny. You've done the work. Congratulations. You're leveling up. Oh, 3 of Swords. I feel like there's still some of that healing energy that you're working through, which is totally fine. You're reflecting, you're giving yourself some time to reflect on that and to heal what needs to be healed, putting down any sort of burdens. Because it's a lot of burdens for you to carry. I feel it's like this Aquarian energy that you're learning about as well. You could have an Aquarius North Node. But check your birth chart. Cancer energy, definitely moving through any sort of shadow energy here. You could be moving towards a Capricorn. Yeah. I mean, that's great. You're allowing yourself to heal when you need to heal, and you're allowing yourself to focus on work and not let it totally sidestep you or totally take you out. That's powerful. That's a really great skill to have. You know, completing cycles, 10 of Wands, nurturing yourself, going into new cycles, Libra, Justice. Yep, beautiful. Oh, I totally just got distracted there. Oh yeah, family. Could be an engagement. Oh wow. Yeah, I got a little distracted there with the eggs. My after reading snack. Whew, okay. Try not to get into the 8 of Swords energy over that. I love how the divine really encourages me to break out of my comfort zone on lives with you guys. What you see is what you get. And when I make mistakes, I make mistakes. When, whatever, 9 and 10 of Cups, you guys. This is amazing. Oh, I shouldn't say ugh. I'm just so happy for you. That's amazing. Emotional fulfillment. always occurs from the inside out, and you have done the internal work, and now your manifestations are twice as powerful and going to come in towards you twice as fast. So when we count the blessings and appreciate for every single of these cups every single day. And like, I mean, we don't have to do it all day because that's kind of like unsustainable and unmanageable, but it could be like the undercurrent. It could be like we can develop that muscle of that undercurrent of appreciation. So like that kind of becomes our normal baseline. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I think that would be wonderful. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. In your environment, we have the High Priestess. She's so beautiful. So, someone is very intuitive, very powerful. This card really speaks about you knowing what you know. Knowing what you know and trusting in that. Trusting in yourself, trusting in the divine. But in being in your environment, this could be your energy that's really attracting in this person, but I also feel like this person, your divine counterpart, is also very intuitive and very gifted. Someone within your family here, or, hold on a second. Okay, yeah. I mean, family, if that resonates. This is really awesome. Okay, so we're talking about the King of Wands again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Long-term commitment. So this person is not only gifted, in touch with the divine, is an acceptance of who they are, or at least in the process of, because no one's like 100% perfect, right? But I feel like they've done a lot of work. They've acquired a lot of pentacles. There was a lot of like a long-term investment in this person. 3 of Cups energy, 2 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like this is gonna bring you in a lot of happiness. When this person comes in to offer you this long-term commitment, this marriage, this engagement for some of you, it's gonna bring you a lot of happiness, the 3 of Cups. A lot of fulfillment, celebratory, and celebrate. Yes, absolutely. Celebrate. Be happy. You deserve it. This union, 2 of Cups. And the Queen of Cups. This is you. So we've seen you embodying this energy in the near future, really taking the lead. And I feel like this is your opportunity as well in leading this relationship through your emotional, by example, through your emotional self. You could be giving a lot of advice. I was just scratching my right hand, so that's like, that is the hand of giving. Left is receiving, right? That's also how energy flows. Anyway. So you could be giving a lot of wisdom. This could be your opportunity as well to help share any sort of enlightenment that you've gained through like wisdom, through your own spiritual awakening, your perspectives that could bring in a lot of healing to help overcome any sort of 8 of Swords energy by speaking your truth and making plans for the future and moving away from any sort of conflict, leaving the past in the past. But I wanted to back up a little bit here. I feel there's an opportunity to speak your truth, to offer some wisdom, possibly around the love language thing that we talked about as well. Because there's a lot of people that don't know what about love languages, right? I didn't know about it until like last year, to be honest. So when I did, I was like, oh my God, this makes so much sense. Like, and I love it because it's psychology mixed in with emotions, right? And I'm just fascinated by that stuff. So if I can give you guys any sort of pieces of advice to help you and having success in your relationships, then absolutely, I will give it to you. The Gottman Institute, these guys like know their stuff. They are like, they're literally doctors and like psychologists in the whole relationship field, but it's just groundbreaking. It's amazing. So if that's your thing, have at her. But I feel like that's going to help in bridging and healing and bringing a lot of peace into this situation and moving forward in this divine partnership. So, yay! Yay! Alrighty, 5 of Swords, mindfulness card again, double confirmation. So I kind of feel like this is your hopes and fears. You're kind of fearing that you might not say the right thing. Yeah, it's almost like you're kind of afraid that you're going to say the wrong thing and things are going to just get screwed up. You're just going to screw it up. I feel like that's a lot of pressure to put on yourself. A lot of pressure. It's creating a lot of mental conflict for you. Which is also like being mindful about your thoughts. Cutting out any sort of doubt in yourself and your ability to communicate your needs, your boundaries. What you are looking for in a relationship. I feel like really needing to cut out any sort of, self-doubt around that. Because your thoughts are really powerful and it could manifest. It could happen if you feed this energy enough. It will manifest. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I love it when it happens. Okay. The Moon energy, the Empress energy, 2 of Wands, and 6 of Wands. So victory, definitely. Yes, it's definitely illusions. Illusions that are like our own self-imposed illusions that are really blocking your ability to plan ahead and to look forward, because like you're basing a lot of this worry and a lot of this conflicting mental energy based on old patterns from the past that you've superseded, that you've transmuted, that you've learned the lesson from. It's done. Once you learn a karmic lesson, you do not have to repeat it again. And that's it's a process of letting that go, because it's something that we've always known. It's a behavioral, it's a pattern that we've always known. And so to know and to do something differently and to be in a different space, in a different cycle, in a different timeline, a different paradigm, a different dimension, right? Like they're all synonymous, really. But it could be difficult to let that go and to really believe that, hey, I'm different now. I'm a different person today. I'm the Empress. I am all of these 12 zodiac signs in one body, embodying love. She represents Venus energy. She's in alignment with the divine. I want to say she works for the divine. She co-creates, works in tandem with the divine energies in the celestial realms. She's like, part of the high priestess as well. Very, very abundant, co-creative energy. So you're in a completely different space now, is what I'm trying to say. And you're going to be victorious. You're going to have a victory with this. You are going to be recognized for the work that you've done. I feel like a lot of people are looking at you and they're like, whoa, who is this lady? Right? Like, she's so beautiful. So yeah, it is a process, but the art of letting go. Staying optimistic. Yeah. It's just everything I just said. Standing up for yourself and what you believe in. You've completed this karmic cycle. You've done the shadow work. So now you're going to be able to see the shadow in others. You're going to be able to see that behavior, that pattern. And we're not always correct either, right? So it's also important not to assume that we know everything, because we don't, right? Humble. We're all humbled, especially going through, like I said, the shadow. But it's like you do create these intuitive pathways. And your intuition too, right? Like but yeah, it's coming back to reciprocity and taking things slow. Doing things differently in this time in this relationship, doing things differently. Taking your time in the sense of like, I mean, if it's a divine partnership and you guys, it was written in the stars, if it was written in the stars, that you guys were meant to fast forward, because we are also on the Ascension journey. So, I mean, everything does get amped up energetically, and we just got to go with it. So if it was written in the stars that you guys were meant to be together quickly and married and everything by the end of summer, then that's fine, right? But I mean, taking your time to do things differently this time, right? Especially if that was like always reacting on an impulse, acting on a codependency, over giving, not taking care of whatever, right? Like any of those kind of, okay, it's not whatever. I just seen Archangel Michael's little flash there, but that was also a confirmation that I feel like this is an opportunity for you to do differently this time. And slowing down and giving yourself that pause, that break before making a decision. So say your partner wants to like hang out with you. You want to do a movie night or something, and what you did before, and you almost would get like a flashback. You'd be like, I've been in this situation before. It's almost like deja vu. And it's like, okay, well, back then what I did was like, yes, of course, I'll come there. But your intuition was telling you like, no, you got work to do, right? Like you got your project, you got your business proposal to finish. You have these other responsibilities to yourself that you made, these promises that you made to yourself. What about those? I kind of feel like I want to do that instead. Give yourself this pause and slow it down and do things differently, right? You can choose yourself in that moment without fearing that you're going to lose the other person, right? You don't need to sacrifice yourself anymore. Giving and receiving in a balanced way. Yeah, this offer is going to come in out of the blue. We've already talked about that. Like I said, I feel this person, if they're a giver, I mean a gifter, if they like to give gifts, I feel like that's their love language. So that's also some clarity for you as well, like in understanding, even if it's not even if it's not your love language, it's the thought behind it, right? The intention behind it as well. I think the intention is a lot more powerful. Wow. Whenever I should make more coffee. We're almost done. Okay, let's keep going. Outcome energy, 2 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Yeah, this is kind of that walking in between worlds energy that I was feeling. We just went through that. I'm kind of like, it's like a mental conflicting decision. You're at a bit of a crossroads. With this, you can choose to move forward on the narrow path of your healing journey and ascend, or you can choose to do something else. Oh man, 2 of Swords. Hey, Billy. Just seen your name popped up. So see how she's like she's in between the two worlds here. In between two worlds. She's walking this really fine line. She's trying to remain balanced. She looks really like concentrated. She looks well put together though. I mean, like she's done this a million times before. I feel like this is an emotional decision in choosing to believe, like I said. I'm choosing to believe either we could fall trapped to the illusions and to the fear, and which is blocking our ability to plan and to move forward with the Two of Wands, or we can choose love and victory and empowerment and abundance and all of those good things. And now this all occurs internally, right? Because all of this happens inside first before it manifests on the outside. So if we are feeding our Five of Swords mental energy, the devil energy, the overthinking, overanalyzing, replaying old situations, not believing that we've actually completed a cycle and we've overcome this illusion energy, like we can't be fooled anymore. We're the High Priestess. We know what's up. If we hold on to this energy for too long, this will manifest to the Five of Cups. Disappointing energy, sadness. This isn't to say that you have to like be fully, that you can't be sad. That's not, that's talking about toxic positivity now, but we can choose to still have self-love, self-acceptance, radical self-acceptance for who we are truly, even when we're sad. We can still be high vibrational and still be sad. It's just when the sadness goes unresolved that it becomes depression, and depression is just another form of the devil energy. I mean, for some it is like a chemical imbalance. But even then, I'm kind of like questionable. It's, for me, in my opinion, it's still a little bit questionable. Because yeah, we could be talking about things that are coming in from the past life that are unresolved, and people just have no idea why they have this immense sadness. But it could have been in their past life that they lost a child, and in this life they aren't able to have children or something, right? Like, however it plays out. But that's just an example. But we'll get some clarity. We'll get some cards there on this. Oh, thank you, Spirit. That was heavy. That was heavy. But we can accept ourselves in our sadness and in our grief and in our loneliness. It doesn't mean that we're not high vibrational. It means that we're human and that we have a shadow. We have emotions that we need to work through. And it's beautiful. It's divine. And it's a part of the whole schematic. Thank you. Whew. Ooh. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. 2 storylines. I think you've been slowly working through this with the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, of like any sort of shady energy. Like this could be some of that fear based on past experiences, and we're kind of like, I don't want to be burnt like that again, right? And that's also called wisdom. That is also called wisdom. I feel like some of you might be wanting to make an amends. For some of you, I feel like you are right now sitting on the fence and contemplating, being mindful. You're planning ahead. You're trying to figure out what it is that you want to say, because you're feeling really sad. You have a lot of regret around something here. If you had stolen something, if you've stolen someone's idea, which is intellectual property, which does equate to energy. It's energy. Because someone put in a lot of their investment, their time, their money, their energy into formulating that business or that business idea. So I feel like if there has been some kind of theft around that, I feel like it's been really eating you alive. You've been feeling the emotional implications, the karmic, that's how energy works. That's how karma works based on our decisions. So there's always a cause and effect to every decision that we make. So if there was any sort of shady energy that occurred, you are definitely feeling the emotional implications from that, which is really fueling your decision to apologize. Or at least to bring in an offer, to do it legally, to do it in a way that's like just and like, I'd like to buy this business idea off of you, or create a business partnership, or pay back the money that was stolen, right? To make things right. To make things right. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Air energy. So that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. That's great. That takes a lot of courage. I just want to say, it takes a lot of courage to do that. A lot of integrity as well. Someone's been doing a lot of reflection. It's going to come out of nowhere. Someone's going to bring in this offer. Yeah, it could be a Capricorn. I was going to say Taurus, but I don't know. It could be a Capricorn here. King of Cups. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Knight of Wands, wanting to move forward and possibly building together. Yep, the Five of Cups here. Someone is definitely feeling some sadness and regret. I feel like someone's been doing like a self-inventory on themselves. Something happened to them. Oh, something happened to them. It was like there was like this epiphany that happened. They seen some kind of mirroring that occurred in another person, in another situation on the outside of them. I feel like the divine had shown them the exact same situation that they participated in, but on the outside. So they were able to see it from a different perspective, and they were able to see it all kind of unfold, which gave them the clarity and the insight and the humility to make things right with you. This could be vice versa. Take it as it resonates, right? Flip it and reverse it. So that's how the divine works. That's really beautiful. Really beautiful. You're given another chance here. Yes, wish fulfillment, Leo energy, definitely. Okay, so we're switching gears. Like I said, 2 timelines here. Someone is trying to figure out a way to come forward and communicating to you. They've done a lot of work here, a lot of mental work. It's like, I feel like someone might be tricking themselves, or have been tricking themselves, or someone could have been like distracting them, or some kind of, it's not really illusion. It's not powerful enough to be an illusion. I feel like the illusion that this person who wants to come in to give you this offer, this gift, is now starting to dismantle and to see what is truth and what isn't, leaving things in the past from the betrayal. Forgiveness, self-forgiveness. Thank you, Spirit. They're definitely forgiving themselves for any sort of regret and sadness that they may have occurred in you, because, you know, hurting another person, whether it was intentionally or not, has its spiritual and emotional implications and consequences. And so I feel like this person has been doing a lot of reflection on that, and really forgiving themselves for that, so they can come forward to speak with you. Wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups, Leo energy. There's definitely been an epiphany and awakening because of this. They want to bring in a new potential for love. And I feel this love is definitely a leveled up love. Like, look at this. This is like, it's like glowing. It should be glowing. It should be glowing. The divine has helped them, literally has held their hand through this. Which is really special. Stay optimistic, even though it may seem like nothing's coming in, especially if it feels like you've been waiting on this for a long time. Or you just kind of gave up on this. You're just like, I'm done. Remain optimistic about this offer. You receive some sort of spiritual awareness. Hold on, the Nine of Swords. There's more to this than just the stress. Could have been stressful, it could, but no, there's more to it. It's like this spiritual awareness that your intuition is giving you is what's stressing you out, because like, it's like a part of you wants to remain in the old life, the old chapter of when this person was the bad guy or whatever. And, but there's a part of you that knows better and wants to like believe in something else, into the positive. So there's something about that. You would know. You would know what I'm talking about. Justice. Definitely divine justice being balanced, brought into the situation. Nothing gets past the divine. Nothing. So we got to keep ourselves in check. It's not really our place to keep other people in check unless they're our children. But even then, right? Like, look into the crystal children. I feel like there's a message again for someone here who there is a very beautiful, dynamic relationship dynamics with our children, our crystal children. Respect, absolutely. Codependency is not going to be tolerated at all in those relationship dynamics, but yeah. New beginning. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There's going to be some fast communication or impulsiveness to want to move forward and break free out of this Five of Pentacles energy, moving into calmer waters, definitely being divinely guided, divinely protected. Archangel Michael's here, yeah. Oh, I just got the chills, yeah. Definitely Leo energy here again, the inner strength and the Gemini, divine union. Mindfulness, communication, temperance, being patient with yourself during your healing. Focus on your empowerment. It's really going to help bring in the clarity that you need and receive, especially from the divine and from like our angels and our spirit guides. Like I said, coming into that place of purity, that appreciation of unconditional love is how our angels and our spirit guides can connect with us, because that's how we create that rainbow bridge and that pathway in your crown chakra work. I'm gonna post, actually, you know what? So I will also post this song. This song that's playing is to unblock all 7 chakras. It's like a sleep binaural beats cleansing well, it's not a meditation, it's sleep music or binaural beats. I'm gonna post that, but I'm also gonna post another meditation that you can do to help clear and align your chakras, to help you along. Financial stability, you're going to receive some clarity around how to achieve and to maintain this sort of stability. And I feel like that's kind of been a little bit of a challenge in healing and just like learning stability. But I feel like you are definitely stable. Yes, okay. Awesome. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was beautiful. Oh. Okay, I think. Okay, we'll get one more. Oh, I hope you guys are having a good night. Or good morning. 10 to 5. This is like my evening time. Late afternoon, evening. Well, maybe more. This is more of like an 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock time for me. Anyway, time is irrelevant. Time is irrelevant. It's just a tool. It's not meant to enslave us like it has. Yeah. Anyway, I think I almost just wanted to go on a big tangent. Okay, do it. Yeah, okay. So a big part of like my own development, my own spiritual like path here, especially with starting this business, because I feel like someone needs to hear this. And starting their own, starting their own business, their own spiritual healing business. I feel like when you are on this ascension journey and you're doing the healing and everything, and you're starting to connect and you're feeling the energies and you don't know why you can't sleep, you know it's not because of stress, but it's like you're tapping into energies. And when you do tap into the, start going within and tapping into the higher realms, that can take, like, time is irrelevant, right? Like, what seems like a 2-hour meditation actually felt like 30 minutes, you know? But I wasn't worried about time. What I'm getting at is that when starting a business in this, for me, in my experience, trying to keep my business, or trying to conform my business to the business structure and expectations of society today and how businesses run today, and doing the 9 to 5, doing the, Monday to Friday, doing that kind of thing, and like having everyone society expect my business to run on their time versus on like my time and like the divine's time, essentially, right? Because I work for the divine and with the divine, and that's inclusive of doing all the meditation and doing all of the healing work and self-care. Like, it's all interwoven. It is not necessarily separate. It's a part of me and it's a part of this work. So I had a really hard time in trying to conform to society's expectations of business. Even still trying to explain that to like business investors or like even business coaches. Like, I've gone through, I think I'm on my 3rd. I've spoken to like 3 or 4 different business coaches about this, and I've tried to explain to them what's in my heart and what's in my mind and what I see in my vision. And like everything, anytime I try to do a business plan template, it's not in alignment. It doesn't make sense for me. Like marketing, like I know that's something that I need to like expand my consciousness around and my willingness, which I'm working on. But honestly, like marketing just doesn't feel in alignment because of the marketing of what it means in today's society of like consumerism and capitalism and all that stuff, right? Like I've disconnected myself from that realm. Like, God, like 8 years ago, maybe, I don't know. Like I haven't got cable, and I stopped getting cable because I just don't want to be bombarded with that. I don't want my son to be bombarded with that, right? Like, we're not cattle. I don't want to be groomed to be a consumer. And I mean, like, I've had to work through a lot of my own materialistic like wants and desires and that shadow energy as well, right? One of the 7 temptations. But that comes in time. Really big tangent there. But yeah, so marketing for me, it's still kind of like, it's still morphing into my own version of like, how do I communicate what I offer in a way that has integrity and that isn't like here, buy my stuff, buy my products. You know what I mean? Like, be a consumer. And like, I get there's like I don't know. I'm still working through it, but that's what I mean. Like, I have a hard time conforming to other people's expectations of what a business should look like. And yeah, and I feel like that pisses a lot of people off. Straight up. They don't like it. And they judge me for it. You know, like I've had people ask, like, I know one of the Dene laws, well, we don't really need to go there, but one of the Dene laws is like sleep during the night, work during the day. And I was like, okay, yeah, I respect that. I respect anyone who follows that, but it's not conducive with my path. And I'm not going to fight and feel regretful anymore. Because I was struggling a little bit with that this week. Was just like, okay, well, I don't really need to explain the process, but I mean, it's like I said, there's so much that goes into it. It's not just, I don't just wake up and do cards. I don't just flip cards. It's a process. It's connecting. It's coming into alignment. It's doing the shadow work. It's doing, you know, the meditations and the devotion and like, it's very intertwined with spirituality. It's everything. It's all of me. This is all of me. And so to try to like explain that, because like I said before, you know, I read energy. I pick up on energy a lot stronger in the evenings, in the middle of the night, and I don't know why. I don't really ask why, because I mean, I just accept. This is who I am, and this is how I've been since I've been a child. But since I've conformed over the years to other people's expectations and the way that society runs itself, that I was denying myself from my own freedom to be who I am and to run my business how, you know, how I want to. And saying that in the most humbling way, with the divine. You know what I mean? And not to force it, not to like force it into something that it's not. And to be okay with that, you know? Yeah, like I said, I pick up on energies. I get a lot of my inspirations in the evenings. It's a really great time for me to do my creative work. It's a good time for me to, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like I tap into everyone's energy when everyone's asleep. Which is kind of, I don't know. I was gonna say it's kind of creepy, but I don't want to label it that because it's divine. It's not creepy at all. This is divine work. And I'm extremely humbled and extremely honored to be able to be here and to read for all of you and to share my tidbits of wisdom and my own journey. Yeah. So, oh, I don't know. Someone needed to hear that. But not to get like, yeah, too ambivalent. Is that the right word? I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired though. It is a process. It is a process. And to be understanding, flexibility is definitely going to be the name of the game for the next, well, for the next year, definitely. Oh, we're at 20% again. We're done. We're basically done here. I wanted to pull a couple oracles though. But yeah, flexibility, compassion, and understanding for self and for others. And to know and accept that, you know, when you are walking your own path and your own journey, that there are going to be people that are going to be pissed off about it. And that's okay. That's okay. We can learn to be okay with it as long as they're not, if they're saying something to our face though, then I mean, use your wisdom, your mindfulness, stand your ground, set your boundaries, protect yourself, love yourself, know, you know, understand what is the, pick your battles is basically what I'm trying to say, pick your battles. Because especially as a leader, and I definitely feel like you are, you got a lot of fire here. we got to learn how to, okay, thank you, Spirit, to have thick skin, because like I resonate a lot with water signs. Like I said, I got a lot of water in my chart. And like water signs are very emotional beings. You guys are like so emotional, and you may not show your emotions like all the time, but you feel things really deeply, and it can be hard to not take things personally, especially when someone tries to give you their 2 cents about how you run your business, or their 2 cents about like how to raise your children, or you know what I mean? Like, we don't need to feed that monster, because we all know what I'm talking about. But coming to the point of like, okay, understanding, accepting, yes, everyone has their own opinion and they're entitled to their own opinion. However, if you feel like there was a boundary that was crossed within you, you have every right to stand your ground and to set your boundaries in a very assertive way. That's another reminder. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we got to do the assertive communication. We'll do a quick little tip here. So in communicating assertively, you can say, there's a little statement, I feel hurt when you told me to punish my child because they skipped school. Next time, I would appreciate it if you respected our boundaries and how I raise my child, or something like that. Right? So like the statement, I feel, so we could state our emotion that we're feeling. I feel disappointed. I feel frustrated. I feel sad. I feel rejected when you didn't do the dishes when I asked you to. I would appreciate, you know, if we could come up with a plan on how we can all chip in together and cleaning this house, right? And so like you can practice with this. You can practice with victory, yeah. So I feel like that is definitely a huge bridge that needs to be built in this partnership. Yeah, you can practice with friends. I practice with myself all the time. I actually practiced in writing it down, and just kind of like, so I'm like wanting to get the right words out, and I just work through it, and then you just start practicing, and it doesn't always come out perfectly. It almost never comes out perfectly. The voice will be a little bit shaky. Your hands might like shake a little bit. Eye contact is important, but I mean, just start where you're at. Yeah, communication. I feel like you are going to be bringing, you're leading this game. You're leading this game. So, okay, awesome. Oh man, it's been quite the, oh, you see. Awesome. Oh man, it's been quite the trip with you guys. It's been quite the trip with you guys. It's been great. I really, really appreciate it. I really, really do. Okay. All right. Spirit. God. Holy Spirit. Jesus, saints, and angels. I ask that all of my readings be accurate, truthful, and blessings to everyone involved. Please safeguard my readings and make sure that only God's Spirit helpers of divine light come through. Please assist me in keeping my ego in check, confidently stating my truth with love. Thank you so much, Spirit, for this help. Thank you so much for all these beautiful people. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you so much for the peace and the joy and the love. What messages do you have for the water signs to help them navigate their path during this new moon in Aries cycle that is in their highest good and in the presence of love? And so it is. Amen. Focus. Focus on the highest possible outcome. Your focus needs more focus. I'm tired. I'm getting kind of goofy and loopy over here. All right. I feel like you've received the clarity that you needed. Now it's like integration time. Thank you, Spirit. Courage. Talked a lot about courage. Integration. Yep. Going with the flow, letting go of any sort of control and just going with the flow of the energy. Also honoring your emotion and letting them flow naturally. Thank you, Spirit. Take risks. Take more risks. I feel like a lot of this self-worth work is going to help really build you up in taking a lot of risks for yourself, like healthy risks and risks that are going to be beneficial for you in your future. So we have courage, flow, passion, transformation, and fulfillment. That's beautiful. So definitely summing up the courage, I feel like you've acquired a lot of this courage. Yeah. So this is like the spiritual principle that's really being asked of you to embody during this time and pushing yourself forward into the new cycle, into your new life. Learning your own flow, learning your own divine flow, co-creative flow with the divine, surrendering to the divine flow of the creator, and letting go of control and seeing where your emotions take you, seeing where your intuition takes you. Passion. Lots of fire. You guys got it going on with the fire for sure. There's definitely a lot of passionate energy around you and in you, which is beautiful. Lots of transmutation occurring. Also passionately loving yourself unconditionally. I feel is really going to help sustain and maintain that balance that you are seeking. Follow your passions. Sexual and sensual energy is very important with this as well. Huge transformation is occurring at this time. So really honoring yourself and your emotions and everything that's like occurring during this time because it happens in layers, right? So allow yourself to kind of like open like a beautiful lotus flower in your emotional fulfillment. Transformation into your like ultimate emotional and physical manifestations and fulfillment in your life. Oh, that's so awesome. Beautiful. Okay. Under the deck, let's see. Freedom. Yeah, we're definitely breaking free from any sort of limiting beliefs. Healing ancestral wounds, speaking your truth, listening to your intuitive guidance, releasing any sort of karmic patterns, moving forward out of any sort of drama. Feel the Holy Spirit is definitely with you during this time. But we know that, right? Right. Miracles. Miracles, the divine. Okay. What messages do we have for the water signs to help them navigate their path during the new moon and Aries cycle that is in their highest good and in the presence of love? And so it is. Amen. Hope. Archangel Hope is here with love and acceptance. Unconditional, radical acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. That's beautiful. We're hitting it. We're hitting it. We're connecting the dots together. We're working through this energy together in unity. Just beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity. patience, 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 flow. Lady Amethyst, or sorry, Holy Amethyst. Oh my goodness, yeah. But she speaks about divine alchemy. So, the violet flame of transmutation. She is the archangel, one of the archangels, who carries the violet flame of transmutation. Spoke heavily about amethysts tonight. So, this is also very good to sleep with. If you have an amethyst crystal and you just put it in your pillow sleeve or your pillowcase or whatever, you can go to sleep. It really helps with dream work, intuition, all that good stuff. Also coupled with rose quartz, really attracts in a lot of positive, loving energy. So that's great. But I feel like a lot of this is transmutation work. Doing a lot of transmuting. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Call on her for help. Call on her for help. From your heart space. Say thank you. Thank you, Archangel Lady Amethyst, for helping me to transmute any lower frequency vibrations that still may be resonating or still may be in my energetic and auric fields, my physical body. Thank you so much for transmuting this energy for me so I may be experiencing the highest of vibrations of love and light, of pure love and light. Thank you. Something like that. Bottom of the deck. Charity, so prayer, and contemplation. Ask and you shall receive. So we just prayed and yeah, connect with heaven. Heart awakening. Definitely feel you guys are going through a major heart awakening right now. Cosmic gateway with Horus. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave it there because like I am needing some TLC. This has been quite the journey. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for sharing your energy. Definitely been tapped into your energy for the past couple of days, and it's been a little bit of a ride, but it's been also very beautiful and transmuting. Yeah, so if you guys want to book with me, I mean, I've stated the process, and there's some information there on the other video. So if you feel so inclined to connect with me and help me navigate your spiritual path, any of the ascension energies that you may be experiencing during this time, and kind of where you're going, right? We all want to know where we're going, or at least to have some sort of resonance on like an understanding of where we've been. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so honored. Okay, love you guys. Mwah.